On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? How we all doing? How we all doing? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. It's another day to make some money. Hope we're all doing well. Just getting the coffee, getting set up here. How we all doing? Good to see you all here. Mad love, mad love. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a pump. How was everyone's weekend, man? Let me know. Let me know down below. We're gonna jump into the charts as usual. been an interesting one. ETH seems to be kind of fight back. We're a bit overextended right now, but we're definitely gonna be looking for a little bit of a pullback. But Mondays are typically bullish, so we wanna be contrarian. We don't want to be joining on any kind of hype or any of those trends. Bitcoin conference stream was painful. Yeah, man. Yeah, I watched a couple of them, and it was I mean, they had Trump speak, right? They had Trump speak, and everybody hooting and hollering. It was nice to see, though, a lot of the content creators getting together and hanging out. I mean, I wish I could have gone. Obviously, you have the wedding and the baby on the way, so that's not feasible this time in our life. But same with our live. So if you are just tuning in right now, our live is typically at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Sorry, or coffee. But we're gonna do an update video then and just do the live streaming because I do have a lot of stuff to do in the afternoons. Okay, so hopefully get you guys set up for success. Doesn't mean we ain't gonna trade. Just means that we're just preparing for the day. Yeah, Trump was doing the normal rally hype type speech. RFK actually had a better plan in regardless to crypto. Yeah. There's it's a battle for voters, right? And it's what they do. They promise and promise and promise, and then you get a whole bunch of broken promises, in my opinion. We've experienced the immense amount of that in Canada. I won't get into the politics here, but it's shameful. You get all these things said, and oh man, and then you get the reality. The reality is not always as nice. So we're in a little bit of a sell wall right now. Now, looking at Bitcoin, we can see that we are overextended a bit. Okay, so don't want to get like everybody bearish. I'm not bearish at all. What I am is cautious. I'm cautious at these levels. Whether it's this trend line, that trend line, whatever, we're at the top of a range, right? So it's very easy to identify that we are at the top of a range. We are looking to break out, and we want to see continuation, right? That's going to be what the bulls want. Now, is that what we get today? I'm not quite sure. Now, we did come up. We said last week that we had our naked point of control as a key level that we were looking to hit. Not only did we hit it, we flipped it. Okay, so right now we're flipping the naked point of control, coming up here, smashing up into that. So we were calling back in here, all this gaga to the downside. That the naked point of control would have been a nice target. We came up and perfectly touched that. Okay, so that's a pretty good call from last week. Now, where are we going this week, right? Because it's already nice to look in hindsight. We had a little trickle down, a push back up, a continuation up. Now we're flagging out, and we'll see where we get to from here. I feel like we're overextended right now, but we are within a range, okay? We are within a range, so we'll see what we can extract today and what we're looking for. I'm looking for a little bit of a cool off, okay? So when I say we're in a range, if we go back and look at this giant, area, if we want to isolate price where price is traded up into this range, we can see that we are still, hovering up in here. So interesting enough to see. We can tighten this up a little bit here, make it more accurate. But yeah. So we do have like clear liquidity above us, right? That is one thing we have to identify, is that the liquidity grab, the push to the upside is around 72,000. Okay, we identified this in the Discord. Now, if you do want the value is in the Discord, where we're trading, we're talking, we're making money, everybody working together to make money. So that's what it's all about here. If you are new here, but very, very easily yesterday, before the weekly candle close, which we'll go over, We have since pushed up, right? We were looking for a nice candle close above. I think it was trying to get above 68,000, right? And then that kind of happened. And then where's the liquidity, right? The liquidity is up here at 72, right? So if it does push, we'll see. And we'll look to ride that gravy train to the upside, right? So just preparing right now. Going over the weekly close. Obviously, it's a very, very nice, retracement back down and then a pop up, right? So hammer actually closed bullishly. Okay, we didn't get the follow through that we wanted, but it closed above this candle here, right? So this is a hammer candle. It's not as strong as we would have liked, but nonetheless, it's still looking good. Now, one thing I warned against is that we have had hammer candles from before that have led to, but this was like a continuation of a downtrend, right? So there's one over here as well, and then there's one over here as well. So we had pushes up after these, so we'll have to be patient right now, and let's see how that plays out. But nonetheless, it's a very nice weekly candle close. Okay, so that's something that we're keeping an eye on. What's interesting is our is the momentum and the money flow has actually increased to the upside. So this is a good sign on longer term time frames where we can see momentum increasing, where VWAP's flattening out, suggesting there could be continuation here going into the open. Okay. Good morning, Auto Crypto. Good morning, Otter Gang, he says. And then we flip into our daily. Remember we said, like, even with this retracement here, that we could stay, indifferent to coming back down on our oscillator here and push back again, right? So that's exactly what has happened. However, that daily money flow hasn't yet crossed over the zero line is something that we definitely want to see, okay? What's going on, Dave Digital? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well, man. Thanks for being here. Michael, what's going on, man? Hey, furry friends, what's going on, man? Amy Lives Crypto. I saw you at the conference. Hope you're doing well. How was the conference? Did you enjoy it? Did you meet lots of the crazy content creators out there? Trader Geo's in the chat. Reapers Creepers. Thought it was Friday. This crypto stuff works. Yeah, it seems to be working. Rokinos, good to see you, man. All the crazy people I love. That's it, right? It's all love. It's all community. That's it. It's a strong, tight-knit community, as you could tell. Like, I didn't realize how small, not small, but it's like, it's weird how niche it is. You know what I mean? Like, you got these people who show up every day and work hard to kind of bring you content and ideas and confluence on something maybe you're thinking, which is so cool, right? It's so cool. So our daily is looking like it wants to continue in anticipation for a red dot, but nonetheless, this can continue to push into this week. Now, looking at this week, oh man, this week it's a lot of Europe. We have jobs, okay, Tuesday, and then our interest rate decision, which is, I think, it's going to be a nothing burger if we go and look at our Fed Watch tool. Flashbang. 95% no cut, okay? September, however, 90% cut, okay? July, though, no bueno, okay? No bueno. So, could be a nothing burger. If they cut, I mean, that would probably scare the markets, in my opinion. So, careful. Daily bear div eventually, yeah. So, like, as it creeps up, you're right, Darren. If it continues to push, the daily bear div will come. Yeah. If we get rejected from here. So if we get you're right. If we get rejected from here, we could see a bearish divergence, which is going to be interesting. What's going on, Dave? Dave, did you get to the conference too, man? It's evident how niche we are. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like we think we're not early. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy to think we're not early, right? It's crazy to think we're not early. It's going to be an interesting, next 5 to 10 years. I think it's going to be very, very interesting and very lucrative, right? Very lucrative. If you're on the right side of the trade, which is what we try to do here, we try to be on the right side of the trade. We try to extract those breadcrumbs from the market, where we can build a portfolio in order to dollar cost average into Bitcoin or any of your favorite altcoins to build generational wealth for your family, right? That's what we want to do here. We want to build Bitcoin is freedom. We want to build that freedom for each other. And 2025 Las Vegas. Is it in Vegas next year? Vegas? I'm gone. I'm there, man. Me and Baby Otter are there. Oh, we're there. Yeah. Well, as long as the baby's not okay. As long as the baby's healthy and happy, man, we'll be there. We'll be there. My midget ass. I'll take pictures of me towering over me. I can wear platforms. Maybe you guys would. Maybe you guys will be the same height as me. But that would be cool. That'd be cool to meet all you guys. I mean, you guys are. I spend more time with you guys than I do a lot of my family. So. Looking at her 12-hour. So this is where I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm also getting a little bit concerned about being overextended, right? Whenever you look at price action and you can see that we did bottom out here, quite nice. Break a structure to the upside, continuation push up into the higher range, right? 72,000 liquidity. So we know that there's liquidity up here, right? Here's our liquidity, whatever, that we are prepared to come and take. What's magical? I forgot magical. Yeah, magical is important. Wear some clogs. No, I mean, I think it's so important to be able, like, I'm pretty old school, so like meeting people in real life, shaking their hand, looking them in the eye, it's a whole different experience, right? Like, for me, it's important. Like, I think it would really change my perspective on a lot of people, just because, not to say that I'm an excellent judge of character, but I do enjoy interacting with people in real life. I'm not one of these, like, yes, I am streaming on a box to you guys wherever you're living, but I'm a tradesman, right? So I used to come in early in the morning to work with a whole bunch of crazy men, and we all shake hands, say good job today or whatever, right? So it's there's camaraderie in it, right? There's camaraderie in it. Pick up the phone, make the call. None of this text message stuff. I'm kind of like that. Where I think old school morals are very important in a day and age where people want to hide behind a desk, right? So, good morning, Sniper's Nightmare. Good morning, DJ Ani. Good morning, Johnny. Good to see you guys. Tickets today, $800. Day of the conference, $4,000. Buy now. Okay. Shaking his hand, breaking my neck. Yeah. Yeah. See, I would buy now, but I obviously I ain't front running the health and busyness of having a child for the first time. So we'll see. Because I would obviously like to go with Mrs. Otter. And Mrs. Otter's doing really well. She's doing really well. We went to a Blue Jays game yesterday. Watched some baseball with Mrs. Otter's mom. And her first baseball game, which was really, really something. We won. The Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays won, so... I'm here. Let's start the stream. What's going on, Curtis Neal? Good to see you. Wick's wife, good to see you. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, everybody. Good to see you, Lloyd Roger. Thank you guys for being here. So 8 hours getting a bit extended, but this is nice ramping. Like you can see the money flow is continuing to ramp, which is a good sign on a time frame like the 8 hour, right? When you've started back here and you're ramping. Okay, this is nice to see. It's very consistent on the 8 hour, which is nice to see. Okay, that's why we love money flow. Money's coming in, so we're favoring longs. Trend is to the upside, looking for a continuation. Monday's typically bullish. So we're starting to stack some confluence here, right? So we're starting to understand, okay, where are we at? What's going on? Where are the areas that we're looking to trade? So right now we're at a sell wall, right? We're looking to push through this kind of resistance, take liquidity from 72,000, try to continue to push. Now, is that possible? Of course. But on the other hand, we're making multiple counts of bearish divergence on our way up. So any sort of retracement would be welcomed, in my opinion. Maybe not down to 58,000, okay? But some sort of retracement is something that I would see in the future, maybe this week or next week, depending on what we get, okay? We can set up childcare for the event. We have tons of introverts that would prefer to hang with babies at Las Vegas. Yeah, man. That's the one, man. That's the one. I can't wait to meet people, but we were gonna come to Nashville. We were gonna come, but we were gonna drive down, which is I think it's only a 13-hour drive from Toronto. So, good morning, Erico. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so the 8 hour money flow is nice. But like I said, overextended. So let's be patient here. Now we do have some golden pockets, some key levels that I am looking for. I kicked myself for this bounce here. So we had like a nice 382. I was looking at this on the weekend. We had a beautiful 382 sweep before continuation here. So this is in Fibonacci, right? This is pretty bullish for continuation, right? So I did have an area here. It got hit. But nonetheless, it's okay. Where we can look to isolate price and really look to take advantage of it. So we'll extend this out. The other ones are more macro levels below us. And this one's very, very, this is the local golden pocket for continuation. If we can continue and push up, which is also equal highs up here. We do have some key levels that are coming in. This naked point of control, which isn't naked anymore because it has been hit. So we just put POC of the local range, right? We can get rid of the white one here. I don't need a big box there. Tell me sell wall. So clean up that one. Keep this one. Absolute perfect touch to the naked point of control, though, on this push up. That was a very nice call where we came up in here, touched here, flagging it. Now, a little bit of indecision up at the top here, but the volatility is there. So hopefully we can take advantage of it. Mike is long since 67.6, which is awesome. Good job, bro. We got that 67.6 level marked out on our charts. So I'm clearly looking for that continuation, right? We'll see if we get it today. Going over to the Dixie. Now, the Dixie, we said, can push up into this area right around 105, 104.8 and still remain bearish, right? We want Dixie to come down. So that swing low was our indicator that even if we come up to this area here, retesting maybe this trend line or whatever, as long as we continue kind of to hold this high here, right? If we hold this high here, as long as we don't push up like this and kind of reverse, as long as we hold this high here, lower high, right? So as long as we hold that, I'm still looking for a continuation down. Okay, and down means up for Bitcoin. I just need 0.10 move on two assets to TP, Ondo, and Myro. Yeah, for sure. I hope some things push. We gave a we gave that Jasmy in that injective trade. I mean, injective's still playing out. Okay. Jasmy has played out fully. That was a bomb trade. Okay. So we've had some pretty good calls. We can get rid of that now. I still have a little bit of skin in the game, like not even $2,000. But that was some great calls. But obviously, we want to look to find more calls, right? We had the TON trade that's still viable. I would like to see a higher high here. But if you do want me to look at some of your altcoins, things you're looking at, we can definitely look for that for you guys. Ondo here, Dave, this looks good, bro. So you can see that you did have like these highs and you did break structure to the downside, taking out these lows here, but you have put in a higher high here. So this could be a nice, beautiful reversal, looking for continuation back up to that 42, 23 cent level. Okay. So this is looking like inverse head and shouldery, right? Continuation to the upside. The key is that, you know, you are breaking to the upside here on structure. So that's good. 1.11 on Ondo. Or this is Ordi. Sorry, bro. Let's go over to Ondo. My bad. Ondo, Ordi. There's too many. There's too many. Okay, so the Ondo trade. That was given in advance too. Almost stopped out. So a little bit of a puckering at the bottom here. But yeah, your structure, same thing, right? Same thing where structure is pushing up. Any sort of retracement, we're looking for continuation through here. And then we're looking to come to the highs here, right? That's where liquidity resides at 111. So it's looking strong. So I would just, you know, I always talk about momentum and a trailing stop loss, right? So with anything like this, I'd be trailing at least back up to here now, right? Looking for this continuation, following this trend line. Looking for this support over here at $1 psychological to hold. Okay. Captain Crypto, what's going on? Looking at ETH, eh? So ETH, I was taking a look this morning because I do like my Ethereum, but perfect golden pocket bounce. Okay, coming up, we have like a trend, a downwards trend within a big downwards trend, right? So we have this big one, and we have this little one. So with ETH right now, and just you can see the bounce here, the higher highs. So for me, ETH is looking stronger. Obviously, with the ETF, this could be a big push that's coming in, right? Institutional adoption, right? We'll see how well it does. But nonetheless, you're at key resistance. So this is not a time to go long. It's probably a time to look for a retest of previous highs and continuation. Something like that, right? Continuation to the upside. You're getting a bit overextended as well on your shorter term time frames, just like Bitcoin is. So that's something to be aware of. Money is looking good though. Like ever since we've pushed up and even retraced perfectly down into our buy box, it does look as though it has strength. But yeah, this is we're at resistance 33.80, and then we have this mini downwards trend line to get above that all troubling $3,500. Okay, so that's something we'll keep an eye on. Looks as though Bitcoin's getting a pump here, so I'm just going to set up my charts for trading for myself right now. So as you guys know, intraday trading every day. I'll do ICP and Myro after this. I just want to get set up before anything. I mean, we could have got long off the point of control there. Not ready to trade it. It's Monday morning. Monday is more of like a setup day. Looking to take advantage of price action as usual, but definitely want to be I always say, ask yourself when you get to the charts, first of all, am I okay to trade? And second of all is where am I at, right? Where am I at and how am I looking to extract profits today, right? Am I looking for a scalp trade? Am I looking to, I'm looking to get 1% from the market every day, right? And by doing that, I have a plan. I can execute the plan. I'm looking for key levels, key resistance, and trying to execute that plan every day, right? So where are we at? You gotta do a top-down analysis on the market. Especially, I typically do it on a Sunday night, but I've been busy with family, so do a Sunday night, Monday morning kind of top-down analysis where we're at. What are the oscillators saying? What are my long-term bias? What are my short-term bias? Where are we at in relation to price and this trend? Where's the dollar index? Is it looking for a rejection? How is the stock market doing, right? What are people buying? Why are the major companies down a bit recently, but every little cap is starting to pump. So that means I take a look at the Russell rather than the S&P, right? Looking for the Russell for expansion. Just kind of understanding where we're at, right? So the Russell is expanding, which is pretty beautiful. The NASDAQ has basically retraced back to its previous highs here. Understanding that we want to see USDT dominance roll over, lose these key levels. Want to see total 3 starting to try and break out, which it's trying to do as we speak, which would be pretty nice. So if we can see the total 3 break out, which would be beautiful. The S&P full retracement, right? So losing a low, this is concerning because we've lost this low here, but we have had this massive trend line that's coming up through the S&P here, holding as support so far. So can it bounce from here and continue to try to push, right? And understanding all these things is going to put you with a little bit of an edge, right? A little bit of an edge, a little bit of an idea. We're aware of Ethereum ETF being launched, trying to push back. We got that 11. We were looking for a 12% correction. Was it 12? Well, Bitcoin had 24 divided by 3 is 8. So we were looking for an 8% correction. We got a 12%. That was it. So is it done? We'll have to see. But we know this is trading now. So we'll see how Grandma does with Ethereum. And we're looking for a rotation of capital. How do we spot a rotation of capital? You want to go to like BTC pairs, right? So East BTC. We want to see East BTC change direction, break out of this downtrend, right? What we have seen is dominance on BTC rise, right? So we were almost at a breakout point here, and then dominance just took a absolute plow to the upside, so that dominance dropped our East BTC pair, which then inevitably pushed us back down to key levels of support. So this is our key level of support on East BTC. We go over to Bitcoin dominance. We understand that Bitcoin dominance is at a key level, looking for it to get rejected, right? Rejected and rotated into our altcoins, okay? So that's kind of where we're at right now, and make sure you always do that so you understand, okay, so I'm looking for a rejection on BTC. BTC can continue to pump, but dominance we want to see come down for our altcoins, right? How do I ask AI, please? Forgive my ignorance. So now that we know where we're at, we can see that, okay, we are pushing back V-shaped recovery right now on Bitcoin. Our 24 looks like we're in a little bit of a flag. I'm not a pattern trader, but I understand that we could be breaking out of this and continuing up. Where's our target? Our target for today is around 72,169. That's where liquidity resides, and that's where the most shorts will be wrecked, okay? For all those bears out there. It's I think, in my opinion right now, it's very silly to be bearish, but it's also, you can't be, only press and buy in a market that is very easy to short as well, right? You just want to make sure that you have your A+ setups when you short. You don't want to be shorting into this strength, right? The strength here is obviously to the upside. So being patient right now and hopefully letting price come to us, okay? Looks like a little rejection off the top of this trend. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need that line. Up to 70,070 would be ideal. Bearish divergence, rejection down. So I'm going to keep that in mind for today. Right back down to the point of control, which is a nice, how much is this? Yeah, that's a 1% move. So we can be looking for this today if we get the signal. We can also be looking for the SFP down below into this order block as well. So a couple ideas to get long, couple ideas to get short. I'm just trying to really set ourselves up for success today, depending on where price action comes, okay? We could get a nothing burger. We could get chop and we could get boringness, but we prepare. We wait for reactions that are key levels, and that's typically how I do it. What would you describe as an A+ setup? So an A+ setup is something that you've back tested first and foremost. You have a strategy, right? So for me, an A+ setup is something that I have at least 3 to 4 confluences at, okay? 3 to 4 confluences. Now, what are my confluences, right? So that's the other question, right? So bearish divergence, one of my confluences, or bullish divergence. So a divergence at a key level in confluence with one of 3, an order block, a golden pocket, or a volume level, right? So if I come up here, this is a volume level, and let's say it's a fib extension level as well, right? Oh, it's not a fib extension. So maybe up at this fib extension, the 1618, right, with a bearish divergence and a break of structure. So, and a change of structure at that area. So if I come up here, I hit this area, I've hit a key level into bearish divergence, into a break of structure, and I get short here. Right, that would be a long A+. The only thing that isn't A+ about this setup is that I'm going against trend. Okay, so it should be with trend as well, where you are looking for the trend is your friend, right? Trade with the trend. You don't necessarily like shorting into this. I need to wait for a confirmed break of structure, which I haven't gotten yet, right? So if I look at this, I'm still making higher lows all the way through here. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? And I am pushing up. So this was another higher low. So I should have been looking for the long here and continuation. I got higher high, lower low, which is a hidden bullish divergence, right? At a key level point of control. So this would have been an A+ setup this morning. Long, cheap trade as well, because I only got to put it underneath this low here, right? And targeting back up to this volume level up here. That would have been my A+ setup, right? So that's kind of how I do it. But it's back tested, right? So I've back tested these things over and over again just to make sure that, you know, when I press this, I have a 60 to 80% chance of winning the trade, depending on the amount of confluence I have, the amount of things I have pointing in the right direction, right? And knowing how to be wrong is going to allow you to keep trading, right? So if we can put a stop loss, a cheap trade, as I call it, a lot of people call it a cheap trade, where I know that I'm wrong if we lose this support here, right? If we come down below here, I'm wrong, right? And that's okay. Cut it there. Don't be a dick for a tick, and just allow the price to play out, right? But multiple levels of confluence. If I get a couple levels of confluence, the big, huge exhaustion here, bearish divergence, right? So we get our bearish divergence right here. Look for the retest, but we haven't broken structure. So no trade. What is the name of the volume indicator using the side of your candles? That's Volume Order Book Expo. Okay, this is just an idea. Like, this is chunky. Look at this. Do you want to trade this? No, not really. I want to see spikes where I know that are matching up with key levels. So we put in a new high for the day. I still think we can come down to here. We'll see. Didn't mean to move that. Lock this thing. Lock it. we're going to go over getting some nice volatility right now. So 24 saying exhaustion, bearish divergence. Exhaustion, bearish divergence. Yo, G Unit. What's going on, Lunar Beaches Crypto in the chat? My man, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Can you do your ICP rap? Insane Clown Posse rap? First, a slide up to the bar. Tell you I can't believe how fat you are. I remember ICP when I was a kid, man. My God. The dating show or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, man. Classic. Classic. And it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, man. Let's go over so what was requested here. We have I think ICP, Myro. I can't keep up with you guys. I'm trying to trade this thing, but big rejection right now. ICP, Kia, LTC. A nice rejection off the tops here, right? Not looking for this. SFP of the highs as well. So the V-shaped recovery is kind of, yeah, like there's two, for us not to come back down and at least get halfway here. At least something like this. And take this low. At least. Yeah, I don't like this chop. So let's go over and take a look at ICP here. So same thing, ICP chop around. Let's zoom out a bit, take a look. Okay, so perfect retest of highs or lows of resistance, right? That $11 is going to be crucial. But hanging out above this 870 area is very important as well. So with ICP, this push up has been immense, so that's a good sign of strength. Now, where's the retracement level, right? So going into ICP now, just taking a look, you can see that there's definitely an order block here. So there's your first order of business is right here. You can flip on your order blocks down like this. Oops. Where you can see, yeah, you got some order blocks down here, a loud one down here. Do we come back and retest the highs, right? 850, 860, quite possible. Going from swing low to swing high, where we can, beginning of the move, right? We can see that we do also have a golden pocket within this area. So if we are to continue down, I would see us retesting this area first. Okay, so that's the general idea if we come down, okay? And we know Bitcoin's a bit overextended. We'll see what happens, but this would be my first idea for a long trade. Where, you know, you don't have to be overly protective of your lows here. You can simply use this level at $8.30 as your key area. But the big doozy to get above is definitely $11, right? This is your previous support from the entire range from before, right? You can see massive amounts of support throughout here. So getting above there and flipping it, right? You want to see a support or resistance to support flip, right? But you've seen a good move. You've seen a good move. So now it's like, okay, track momentum to the downside because you're trying to Trying to see a breakout. Let me see. Come on, magnet tool. Oh, whatever. Let me zoom in a bit. It's not behaving itself today. We're trying to see this break, right? So even if you swing down, right? The momentum is to the downside. And you're looking to get long off of that, right? And push back up. You are at a key level of support right now, but it does look a bit weak. So that would be my idea for ICP. Keeping it simple. Back to this order block here, retesting previous highs. That's how I would trade it. Now, if you do break out, this is your other trade, right? If you do break out here, you look for a break of structure to the upside of a significant high, right? You look for the retest, and you get long on this, and then you go there. But you need to have that break of structure from this little mini downtrend. Okay? Getting everybody this morning a little bit bullish, and then pushing, and then dumping on their heads, right? So this is why sometimes you don't participate. You know, you want to wait till market open. Sometimes you want to wait 15 minutes after market open, right? So market open 9:30. You get this little getting everybody excited move, right? The little, oh my God, we should get long here. We're going to the moon. Everybody on crypto YouTube's telling me we're going to the moon, right? We just had the conference. We're going to 200,000 or whatever the hell, right? So don't fall into that category. A lot of open mouth thumbnails out there. That's all I gotta say, man. A lot of open mouth thumbnails. I mean, we go on YouTube. I don't know who you guys are listening to, but I don't know. We got our friend here. This guy, Cheeky Crypto, does some good Elliott waves. I like Tino. Tino's great. I love my Piper Academy, right? I love my Piano Matty B. What else do we got here? Let's find a good example of something I wouldn't listen to. This one right here. This is something I would not pay attention to. I'm sorry, Crypto Banter. I'm sure you do some good stuff. Sure you have some good calls. But if you're making a thumbnail like this, I am not going to click on you. Okay? It's a great thumbnail. I'm sure a lot of people click on it. But that's not for me, man. That's too much darkness in this area. Too much darkness. You got to watch out for the darkness. Okay? Oh, fuck. Got to be careful, man. I mean, the joke is here. Like, when I first started YouTube 2 years ago, I had no idea what I was doing, right? So I thought I'd join the bandwagon, you know, and get people. It's a joke now because I swore off making open mouth thumbnails like a year and a half ago. So you can find them. You can find them on my channel if you go way back when. But it's like, this was it, man. Like, I wouldn't click on it either, right? Like, you got to be able to make fun of yourself. Okay. You know, there was a time where I was new to YouTube. And you know, you got to learn, and then you got to make You got to make commitments to yourself to not be that person, right? Look at this, another fake to the upside. Okay. Now we got to look at TIA and LTC. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Too early to be doing these things in the morning. So you can see there is exhaustion to the upside. Volume is coming in right now. Price is trying to push. But you can see the exhaustion. So this to me is a bit concerning to get long until we see I would like to see at least coming back down. We'll see. We could flag out here. LTC is garbage. Yeah, I just it was requested, Dave, man. We gotta take. I don't even have LTC on my charts, so it goes to show you what I think. LTC to the moon. Okay. The LTC has clearly pushed up. Yo, if you guys don't know, the Wicks in real life are great humans. Yeah, it comes through the screen. I don't know how to explain that, but some people, the way they interact, it comes through the screen. If that makes any sense, you know. I try to be kind and loving as much as possible, but you definitely get that that vibe. You get a vibe, right? You get a vibe. You get a vibe, right? I'm sure you guys get a vibe from me. I don't know. I'm pretty sarky. I don't know. What's your guys' vibe of me? We love the Wicks. The Wicks are amazing. Piper's amazing. Stocks are going to rip off today at market open. I see continuation of BTC. What's going on, Piper? Piper Academy, guys. You don't have to sit here and hang out with me. You can go over and hang out with Piper. I mean, he's alpha to the omega of the crypto industry. Good people, man. Surround yourself with good people. Foster, Alexandra G. Oh, Straga Hart's been here forever. Toaster. Candle Mafia. Old school days Candle Mafia, man. Gotta love the good people, man. We should set your show to redirect to mine in the morning. I would, but I go to like 10:30. This is just me trading, so I would set it to redirect to yours, Piper. You know that. Piper Academy starts at 9:30, guys. I watch Piper Academy every morning anyways. So LTC, looking at LTC, you're coming above your value area low, right? So you're looking to get back up to your point of control, which is at $84. Right now, you're on a little bit of a rip to the upside. Nice move. Getting above $78 is going to be crucial for Litecoin. Okay, so nice move from Litecoin. Nonetheless, it's not something like I'm looking to really, like this price action is horrible for trading. It's so choppy, right? So if you are trading this, I would try to find a different token to trade that actually has some clear movement, right? You can see the exhaustion wicks in this. You can see the choppiness of it, right? So something like this is not something I'm looking to trade. If you believe long-term Litecoin is a great buy, then buy it. It's not financial advice ever at this channel, but getting above $78, you can see here, it's like clear as day. that this is your higher range up in here above $78. And if you're below that, you're really just trying to get back above, right? You're trying to get back above anytime you're below that. So you have your stints of where you get up and above, and that's great. But right now, Litecoin's just trying to have a move, trying to get back up, right? And the summit happened, and we'll see how it works. Getting above these highs, though, is going to be good. So I would expect some sort of retest continuation here back into this level, okay? For a bounce. That's what I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for this level at $74 or bounce back up into the range here for continuation to the upside, okay? A little cheeky bounce, okay? Wish I was there now. Missed showing mine. What are you guys talking about? I'm wanting to exit some LTC position and put it into Link. I think that's a great rotation. I'm bullish as ever on Link. Bullish as ever on Link. I think it has good use case, right? Good use case. Okay, we're pushing again. Lots of chop on Bitcoin here. Looks as though sellers are getting exhausted. All right. Relentless push to the upside here. Relentless. Let's see if that can continue. Looking at our 24. There's lots of room on momentum here. VWAP's getting a bit overextended. We're going to do TIA after this. Just keeping an update on Bitcoin because that's what we're looking to trade this morning. Okay. See, the longer term time frames got me concerned, right? So this is it, right? When I look to trade in the day, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 hour, that's going to play for my day because I'm going to get 4 or 5 candles. You know, the 2 hour, I'm going to get 6 candles. The 3 hour, I'm going to get 4 candles. The 4 hour, I'm going to get 3 candles for the day for trading, right? So this is going to be, yes, the daily and all those things are important, but for the day, for today, you know, understanding we are overextended on our 4 hour, view up to the downside. We are overextended on our 3 hour, right? View up to the downside, crossing over. 2 hour, red dot confirmed. Okay. View up flattening out at the 0 line. So could bounce on the 2 hour. So there is a bounce opportunity here on the 2 hour. But yeah, just understanding this and where we're at in the charts, right? We're very overextended. Everybody's, you know, this is a big push up, very bullish. I'm typically looking for shorts today, right? I'm typically looking for shorts, but I want to make sure that I have confirmation. Okay, confirmation is going to be king in a very aggressive uptrend, okay? Very aggressive. So bearish divergence, right? Low break of structure to the downside, looking to get short on that, right? Not until I have confirmation. Okay. You see fair value gap. You see, I mean, you guys know what's below us, right? We have all this aggressive push up. There's a lot of things to fill in here before heading up, right? We didn't take a look at CME this morning either. CME is pretty small. Looking at CME gap here, pretty small below us, okay? So just understanding where CME is. So typically we want to see a little bit of a rollover filling up that CME gap for continuation. But we do know that there's that giant one below us, right? That giant one below us. Let's go. Yeah, so the CME gap's right here. There's your little diddly squat CME gap, right? On our 1 hour, right? 66.5. 66.5. So we go over here, 66.5. Yeah, so down in here, right around our order block. So that's okay. If we come back down there, that'd be ideal, right? That'd be ideal. Let's go back over to 3 minute, 24. Staying organized, bit overextended here. If we do get a nice push up and a bearish divergence, I will be looking for that lower high for a possible short entry right now. I'm not trying to get long right now. Let's go over to TIA, Celestia. definitely a mover. Celestia is at a key level where I think it can push. Okay, we're at a buy level on TIA. I mean, Dave Digital absolutely was a whale on this. He shorted it down to. So yeah, anything around here is a buy for me on TIA. Just really chopping around. Okay, so I would look at it like this, where you have this downwards trajectory here, looking for continuation. Yeah, so I would look for an SFP here because I'm a little bit concerned about what Bitcoin's going to do. An SFP like that with bullish divergence is going to be what I would look for on TIA coming into this order block down below. Double top rejection. Money's choppy, right? Indecision. Daily on TIA here. Zooming out. Yeah, there's a lot of work for TIA to do to get it. First and foremost, it needs to get above $8, right? This is that key level to oscillating between $8 and $11. Right now, it's very, very beaten up. But nonetheless, anything that's like beaten up down to here, you know, that is still a 300% move to the upside. Okay, so risk to reward, right? Do you want to buy something like, I don't know, injective that's only, you know, if we go to injective, which I love, but it's only 100% from its highs, right? Where TIA is 300%. So if they're all going to get a move, we could be looking to go into something like TIA for a bigger move, right? Because it's got a lot more room to the upside. We'll have to wait and find out. But that's how I would try to think about it, right? Clogging up top here, just like Mark Dutch and his clogs. Good to see you, Mark. Hope you're doing well. If there's anything else you guys want me to look at, just chuck it in the chat. I'm trying to render. We can look at render. And I'm going to look at Miro again. Okay, so yeah, no trade on Bitcoin here. I would like to see the SFP though. 5 minute. Chop City. Yeesh, you guys putting in all the requests today. Render, okay. RD. Oh, I shouldn't have asked, eh? I shouldn't have asked, man. You guys making me work. I'm trying to trade this morning, guys. You thought it was going to be easy. You guys, man. You did it to yourself, bro. This is true. This is true. Let me put an alert on here first, so I don't have to keep back and checking it. Ring a ding dingy, smoking the ling lingy. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, join us in the Discord. That's where all the goods are. I mean, we crushed it in the Discord. Trade setups given in advance. Great traders throughout here, all helping each other, working together to build financial freedom. We've had some amazing calls. Jazz me, target hit, bounce levels, all that stuff. Key resistance, working together. Injective trade, absolute banger. Ton, still an option right now. Jasmine swing trade, that was given in advance. So if you are new here, subscribe, hang out with us. I mean, we go live every single day, Monday to Friday. So trying to help all you guys out. I'm here trading, right? That's it. That's all I gotta say is that I'm here trading. So Oh, sorry, Curtis Neal. There is a Discord, but it's too expensive. It's like free. It's like a free. Like a free. It's pretty you know. It's like a free. That's how expensive it is, okay? Okay, so let's start to fly through. We got 25 minutes till market opens. False move Mondays, right? So first level 70,070, and then we got that 70,700 area as well. Let's see if we do push into any of these, create some bearish divergence, and give a rejection. Okay. Until then, we'll look at your favorite stuff here. So let's go and look at render. Actually, I said I'd do Miro first, so I'm going to do Miro, then render. You guys see the list up top there. So Miro. All you guys are in love with Miro lately. I've been requested Miro like all these crazy weeks in a row. I gave you guys the sandwich, okay? So if you guys didn't take the trade at the sandwich, I don't know what you were doing. Wait, let's check what that trade setup was given in advance, okay? Okay, so it dipped down a little bit lower than expected, but it did hit. Okay, so risk management, key levels. Miro's the same story as before, right? We have a key level here that we're looking to flip to support and hold and push off, right? This was our buy level. This is our sandwich, which means that we don't want to be trading in the middle of the sandwich, right? We want to be trading down below here. That would have been our trade. Continuation to the upside. Now where we're at right here, I'm looking for these highs to be taken out, flip to support, and continuing upwards. Okay, up 9%. Beautiful little move here off of our lows. These meme coins, you don't need a lot to make a lot, right? Oh, here we go. SFP, key level, resistance. Okay, we want to see, look at that, SFP. SFP, push through. No push through. Let's see, change its structure. Oh, it's going to go off again. See these things. Why isn't my... Oh, no, here we go again. Could have had the nice little short here. Could have had the nice little short here. Remember, we don't want to be short. So if we break structure to the downside here and retest, I would like to see 69.6 taken out. Big push in. Into market open too. I should have just set a short there, man. These levels, man, they never cease to fail to amaze me how well volume and support and resistance work, man. Big volume, big volume. Go in here, turn on your volume. I got volume on my trading exchange, but look at the volume spike here into key resistance, okay? Big volume. Do. It's trying to crack this, right? People are getting liquidated here in their short positions. So we know liquidity resides up here. I still see this thing ripping, man. This thing is ruthless. Look at this. All right. I wouldn't consider this a 1 minute break of structure. It's not strong. I would like to see 69.6 taken out. 69.6 taken out. Retest continuation. Nice move. Nice move. 15-minute looks clean. What looks clean about it? 15-minute looks clean. Okay. Bear divs, right? Like we're just very simply bear divs. This could be a retest of the highs continuation, right? That's what this could be. Just a little test before heading upwards, okay? How do we get that key level indicator? It's join the Discord. These are my support and resistance levels with volume that I put out. I do the TA on them and I put them out in the Discord. So you get your key levels. All the time do I post. Whenever I change them, I post them. Here you go. See? Key levels. Look on the right-hand side, add them to your chart, Bybit chart. You'll have them all the time. All the time. And if you just trade these levels, you see how they work. Let's go on the 1 hour. Let's get out of here. Called the point of control. Perfect touch. Perfect touch. Right? Perfect touch. The bottom, perfect touch. Right? They work, believe me or not. Especially in Confluence. Look at this one. Called perfectly. Anyways. Got to keep it simple sometimes. If you're managing your risk and you know how to have key levels of support and resistance, how to trade them, breakout, retest, continuation, support, continuation, right? With the trend. Resistance, possible bearish divergence, come back down to this key level here. Up, back, liquidity grab. You know, all those things. Stacking the confluence, baby. Stacking the confluence. Keep it simple, stupid. Thank you, DJ Honey. Much love, bro. A little push into key resistance right now. Market opens in 18 minutes. 18 minutes. This to me is opening up, getting everybody bullish. This is what this is doing. Getting everybody extremely bullish this morning. Everybody's watching their charts. They want to press buy. They feel like they've missed the move. Oh, we got the Stegosaurus. Oh, here we go. We got the Stegosaurus. It's not as Stegosaurus-y as I'd like. But yeah, it's starting to form. I like to see the rounded Stegosaurus. So it's more like a, I guess you could draw it this way. But those Stegosaurus backs, man. Look at them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Kool-Aid, man. Flag up and to the right typically breaks down. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so you got your levels for Myro. Obviously looking to reclaim that 15.4 area. Flip it to support. Your target's 19. Okay, that's your target on Myro. Looking for a continuation to the upside. Got a lot of work to do, but nice bottoming structure here. Looking for a continuation to the upside. If Bitcoin rolls over, expect this to roll over. Less leverage, less margin. You're going to get your gains off of any kind of meme coin, okay? So cautious, but optimistic here on Myro. Bitcoin's still trying to push. Still trying to push, man. This thing is relentless. Relentless. Did it come back and test our key trend line coming up through here? No, it hasn't. So there is a key trend line coming through here. We can see the key trend line from the bottoms down here all the way through. Like coming back to this would be ideal, right? If we flag out this way on the longer term, that would be ideal. That would be like, okay, we're going to the moon. The more we kind of do this thing where we are in this rising wedge kind of deal here, right? The more I think we come down and hard, right? And hard. Yeah, it doesn't really care. Doesn't really care right now. Okay, what else do we got? We got render. Let's go over and take a look at render. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. We got 70 people in here, 53 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. If you guys are enjoying the morning trading sessions, let me know. Keep these rolling. Keep them rolling. Limp Biscuit style. The render, I mean, I'm a big holder of render. Render needs to reclaim $7. It's like as simple as pie. Render is Render, I believe, is going to do well, but nonetheless, we can see that Render has pretty much come back. You know, if it retests $5, okay. Render, got to keep it simple right now. Want to see the want to see strength here. Okay, TradFi is looking good. Yeah, Microsoft, Meta, Google. Yeah, TradFi is looking okay. But render here is choppy, right? Choppy within this range. I hold tons of render. I bought like $4, so I'm still in quite a bit of profits, but choppy. Breaking out of $7 and flipping it to support. It's as basic as I can keep it. You can track, you know, this uptrend for a continuation here on render. Nice little push, but your next job, get above these highs. Get above these highs, retrace, then you're looking to get long down here for continuation up. Until then, patience on render. Do I think it's a good buy? Absolutely. I've bought it, and that's not financial advice. That's just what I have done. Okay, but don't forget I bought render down here, right? So whether you buy there or whether you buy I bought render here, is up to you, right? And I have sat through 3xing my money only to watch it come back down again too. So this is a long-term hold. Depends on what your targets are. Good morning, Blackie Chan. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. CyberGoat. What's going on, man? Army Piper is bullish. I'm cautiously short-term bearish for today. I think we're going to get something like this. And then cautious. I'm cautious right now. This is getting everybody a bit puckered. FOMOing, buying the top. I ain't buying this. This is not a buy level for me. This is a wait patiently. If you get confirmation of a loss of this low here, we can look for a possible bearish divergence continuation to the downside. We're going to go through some of your altcoins. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Got Gala, JTO, Jasmine, and TKO next. Where'd he go? Where did he go? The bear man. Bearish Alex on crypto. I can't be bullish at the highs, man. This is not convinced. Not convinced. Yeah, we can check RD. What is it? RDNT? RDNT. Yeah, we can check that for sure, man. I did wash my hands. I did need to take a pee. Coffee's going right through me this morning, guys. You got to take your pee before market opens, right? I was bursting at the seams, you know, like I was starting to talk too quickly. I was just like, I gotta pee. Oh man, we all human. Sorry. Oh. All right. So let's go look at RDNT. Is that it? What am I looking at here, guys? RDNT. Oof. Whenever I see the dinosaur, I always think of Littlefoot. The long before time. All right. So aggressive downtrend looking like poop. So with something like this, it's a clear a clear indication of weak. Pardon me. Oh my God. A clear indication. Sorry. Gonna pass that on the stream of weakness, right? So looking at this, what needs to happen? Because you're gonna get the gains if it comes back up, right? If it comes back up. So oh man. These are your levels. Okay, so for something like this, getting above 12 cents, 12, 13 cents, going to be your initial job first, right? Hopefully continuing out of here. Looking weak. Daily even money is coming out. Looking aggressively weak, right? So something like this could go to zero. But maybe shorting this is a better idea than longing this, where you're looking to come back down, retest the lows here for continuation. Getting above, it has to start, a push up like this. I mean, that's an amazing push. Okay, 42%. It's not like you can't make money on this thing, but you need to be very careful, in my opinion. So, looking to retest previous highs right now, right? Continuation to the upside, probably coming back down to the point of control of this little range in here. Draw that. I would go here. So looking to find this as support, okay? So this is going to be a key level of support if we did get it for a continuation to the upside. If you blast through down to this, you're swinging the lows, right? You're coming back down and you're grabbing liquidity, right? So if you come back down, you're coming down to here, right? And that's very simple. That's how I would look at it. So holding 10 cents, key. Getting above 12 cents, key, okay? So isolating price where we're trading at right now is something that I would be looking for, okay, for continuation. Nice high here, okay? Very nice high, suggesting strength, okay? But that just means, we need to see proof in the pudding. Taking out these highs here would really kind of start to convince me of possibilities of a reversal, okay? Because that's what you really want to see, is you want to see some sort of accumulation down at these levels where you are seeing a reversal kind of start to happen. So you've been rocked. You want to see a higher high and then possibly some sort of swing of the lows and then that push up. Something like that where it shows strength, then it grabs liquidity, and then it pops off. But until then, right, you can make money out of this thing, right? Depending on what it gives you. Okay, but those are short term. That's your kind of key areas that you are looking to focus on for bounces and continuation to the upside. See, why were we bearish this morning, guys? I like grabbing liquidity, says Trader Geo. People are too bullish this morning. Okay, there was our short right at a key level, looking for that continuation. We're breaking structure to the downside, so coming back down, grabbing the order block in here. You like grabbing as much as I like grabbing other things. What's going on, Gio, man? How you doing, man? How was your weekend, bro? Hope you're doing well. God bless you, bro. Guys, go over and follow Geo2's also another market cipher trader. Bitcoin 2025 Vegas. Try my best to get there, man. It's obviously it's dependent on what's going on with the family, right? Like newborn baby and all that stuff. We're not gonna be jumping to go to Vegas just for fun. Going to Wonderland. Yeah, I mean, I'm right beside Wonderland, so that should be fun. It's a theme park, guys. It's the biggest theme park in Canada. It's actually pretty dope. You'll enjoy that, man. I had to wait until I was about 25 till I could go on all the rides because I was so short. So. The wifey's preggo. She can't go on any rides. She'd be mad. She'd be mad. She'd be like, you get to go on rides and I don't. Market opens in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. Market opens. 2 minutes, market opens. She can watch our bags, yeah. She could just spoon feed us fucking funnel cake, bro. That's the one, man. That's the one. She'd just be sitting there with the fucking funnel cake at the bottom of the rides. Yeah, I think she's dollar cost average holding our funnel cake, Speed pass for us. Little speed pass. Skipping lines. I've always wanted to bring I'm not going to say that live. That's rude. Watch my tongue. Oh, man. Break structure to the downside here. Yeah, we come in a VWAP at least. If we do get something where we pop off here, get everybody bullish again, that would be funny. We'll take the short. What else do we have to look at? I just want to see how market open goes right now. Got 20 seconds. 20 seconds till market opens. Looking good, guys. It's not that it's hard to short at these areas. You just want to wait for confirmation to short at these areas because Bitcoin clearly can be indifferent to what structure is saying. It just wants to pump recently. So when shorting into such an aggressive bull market or bull trend, I guess you'd say trend, you want to wait for confirmation. 50% off the table, risk-free. Nice. Did you take the short here, Mike? Key level bearish divergence on higher term time frames coming up. Nice. So you got your clear divergences up at the highs, overextended, clear liquidity down below. It's a good trade, man. That's a good trade. GG's on that. Okay, here's the pushback. 69. 69.8 ish, 8 ish. Where do we want to go? We want to go these highs, yeah. Move for something like this. Targeting back down to this order block. At least the highs here. Something like this. Let's do a market open here. We're bouncing around. Let's see what is the S&P opening as? S&P opening. Okay. Opening up high, coming back down, retesting at key support, looking for a bounce. Okay. ETH rolling over a little bit. Bitcoin still in this nice break of this low here. So indecision. Continuation down. What's the Discord saying? Discord's all here, man. The Discord's all here, right? None of this BS. All right, rolling over. Coming to VWAP. VWAP for the bounce. Point of control. Confluence, baby. Confluence, baby. 69.4. You can take this bish back up. Little liquidity grab possibly on the table here. Coming down to VWAP. Coming down to VWAP. Can it bounce? That's the question. We can look for this. We can look for this. Maybe an SFP of the lows here. SFP, VWAP grab. SFP back up to the highs. Two thoughts. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good morning, all set. Good to see you, Stragahart. Biomax, what's going on, bro? CyberGo, we all here. No balls for F's sakes. Did y'all take the trade or what? So for me, I was waiting for confirmation of the short, so I'm still waiting to get in. The short was there. The short was there. Maybe we should have taken it, but we wait. We wait. Monday morning market open. It was, just before market open. So just a little patience required right now. Waiting to see if we get a little rejection back down into our VWAP for a bounce. Let's see if we get that. Okay. Quite a nice pushback. Nice pushback. Let's see if we get the push up first. Yeah. Okay. What's stock market look like? Apple down, Microsoft flat, Amazon flat, Google up. Okay. No trade here, middle of the range. Liquidity's below. Yeah, liquidity's below. VWAP as well. We wait patiently. We wait. Hola, hola. Go good morning. Go good morning. Swashbuckling Scallywag. What's going on, man? What a name. What a name. It's in the game. EA Sports. Good to see you. Can you release your premiere twice, like at noon and at 4? I'm not sure how it works, is the reason I asked. I think you can like preset a premiere, like a premiere video once. I'm pretty sure, just the one time. And then once that premiere video is done, you can set another one, which is kind of annoying. Like you can't set multiples, I don't think, Dave. Coming down. Coming down. Come on. Come on, Corn. Come on, Corn. Swing failure pattern down below. Cheap trade. This is a cheap trade. Do. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be. Come on. Come on, Corn. Don't be corny now. See what I did there? Do. Waiting. We waiting. Come on, Corn. It's not enough, Corn. Hit it. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it, Corn. Come on, Corn. You can do it. All right, so we still got to look at Gala, JTO, Jasmine, DKO, and SKL now. I'm writing it down. Did we do the dad joke of the day? No, we did not. We could do the dad joke now. I'm dad joking availability is ready. All right. So we're on number 51. Dad joke here. Why did the skeleton go dancing? Why did the skeleton go dancing? Because it had no body to go. It had no body to go with. What? Oh, why didn't the skeleton go dancing? Because it had no body to go with. Okay, I read that wrong. Sorry. English speak well not. Did they finish fixing the office floor? No, but they're working on it. Good morning, Mrs. Otter. How are you? Good to see you. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. That's a good one. Did I bug you for a coffee? What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Absolutely spoiled. Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese, nacho keys. Nacho crypto. All right, pushing here at VWAP. Pushing here at VWAP might take a stab. Might take a stab. Taking a little stab. Let's see what we can do. Pushing up to the highs. Let's see what we can do. Taking a stab here. Push, Bitcoin, push. Do, 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 do. Push, Bitcoin. Don't be a nambe-pambe. All right? Can we get the pushback? That is the question here. Taking a little VWAP stab here at the point of control, seeing if we could push back up for a retracement now that we haven't, this support seems to be holding. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it does. You can see here, seems to be holding a little pushback here. Take my first TP, I'll take 69, 60, 690. 690, okay. 690. We'll see if we push. It's cheap trade. Very cheap trade. I like cheap trades. I like cheap trades, and I cannot lie. Can't deny. We got nice momentum VWAP crossover here on the 3-minute. 12-minute looks a little bit exhausted. Okay, the higher term time frames, this is a bit more of a riskier trade. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. Could roll over here. Remember, the short target from this morning was 68,600. Do we roll over from here? We'll have to wait and find out, right? We'll have to wait and find out. Just protecting below the lows here. This could be a rollover. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. This seems pretty aggressive in comparison to some other rollovers, but even if we swing down to this area in here, that's okay. So that's where we protect ourselves. That's why it's a cheap trade. That's why she's cheap, baby. Because that's all we have to protect ourselves underneath, right? Hey. Friend is your friend. So if Monday rolls over, like it seems like it is, that's okay. That's okay. That's the rollover. Did we get hit? Not yet. Okay, we might be out here soon if it doesn't bounce from here. If it doesn't bounce, literally. Oh, yeah, we're out. Okay. That's okay. A little lost in the morning. There's that push. That's why I use stop loss. That's why I use stop loss. That's a little loss. Cheap trade, like I said. Got to share the losses too. Got to share the losses too. Okay? So I guess the short was right this morning. Congratulations to all who took the short. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful trade, guys. Little bounce here. We can see why the short worked out, right? We know this morning we were biased to the downside. We didn't get in here. Maybe we could have gotten here. If we get the bounce up back into VWAP, we could look to jump in short as well. Okay. We'll be looking for this now. Very big pushback, though. Very big pushback. $69,400, $69,420. Thank you, man. The best. Ooh, look at that liquidity grab, man. Look at that liquidity grab. Nice volatility here, guys. Look at the bounce, man. Look at the bounce. Coming up to that short level. $420. $430, eh? $430. Big pushback. I like the volume, guys. I like the volume. Take a stab at short. Take a stabbing. Take a stab at short. Oh, man. Taking a stab at short. VWAP retest. Continuation down. Taking a stab. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I took some off. Took 50% off. Took 50% out. All right. Break even trade now. If the stop loss gets hit, which is just above the high here. 576. Jeez. Volatile this morning, baby. All right, I'm cutting that. I'm out. I'm out of that trade now. Took a little 14%er here. Sheesh. Pushing right through VWAP. Pushing right through VWAP. Dump it, baby. Dump it, baby. Let's go. It didn't get hit. It didn't get hit. We still got this. We still got this. We here. First TP. All right. We already made up for our quick little loss this morning. Quick little loss. That's okay. Cheap trades, man. Cheap trades keep you alive, man. You got to have cheap trades. You got to be able to know when you're wrong, right? We got stopped out. Guys, we got stopped out here. Along here, we got stopped out here, and look how far down this went. This would have wrecked you guys if you're scalping like I am. Okay? Cheap trades. Right? Getting in here, protection above the wick, still in this trade here. Still in this trade here. Stop loss 64,570. 69,570, sorry. Cheap trades. I did grow up in a bear market. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many hands do you got like an octopus? Yeah, we ready, man. We ready. I got the screens, man. I got the screens. All right. Rolling over. Keep pushing Bitcoin. Dump it. Dump it. There's so much liquidity down below. Okay? These guys want to get dusted. Dusty minge. Right down. Right down to the gutter. Right down to the gutter. Look at this. Oh yeah. When it rains, it pours, baby. Oh yeah. Pay me. Pay me. I'm gonna take another 50% out. At 69,050. Just come and test this wick. Little wick test. Just the wick, Geo. Just the wick, man. Just the wick. Probably bumping up in a little golden pocket in here. Look at that, yeah. Little GP. Look at the golden pocket being hit. That's all right. That's all right. Come on, come down. Push. Push, 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 push. 69.50 is our target. 69.50. Come on, baby. 69.50. Push it. Push it. Come on, you got it. Don't be lazy. Come on, all these people in longs here need to be slapped. $25K TP2. Let's go. Oh, we pushing back. We pushing back. We pushing back. Man. They reckon people getting short late. That's what they're doing. Retail. They reckon retail. Zero TP3. Oh man. I'm gonna take that off. Am I gonna take it off? 60. Nah, we're retesting. Retesting lows right now. If we push up a little bit more, I'm a break even here. I mean, I've already taken half out down here, so whatever. Whatever. Another VWAP retest. This is break even. Money in the bank today already. Okay, one loss. I would count this as a win already. So 1 for 1. 1 for 1. But our wins outweigh our losses. That is the key. That is the key. Is that a 5-minute break of structure? Well, we've clearly broken structure to the downside, right? Right. So this we could retrace and then come down. We do have the big point of control with VWAP, right? So that's going to be a great level of resistance coming in here. 15-minute. Yeah, we lost the lows here. Lost the lows there. So you're looking for this continuation. Beautiful bear divs this morning, calling the short up at the highs. Didn't have the stones to take it this morning, Monday morning. Sometimes, sometimes you got to get back into it, right? If you're unsure, don't take it, right? If you're unsure, don't take it. You want to execute the plan. We got bear divs all throughout. We're overextended on the 1, the 2, and the 3. As we identified, 2 hour red dot confirmed, giving us the bear sentiment coming into this, this ugly push over the weekend. So it's all there. It's all there for the drop. Whether the drop continues or not, we've taken advantage of it now. So, is that a spike wave there, Gio, on the 1? 1, 2, 3. Volleyball guys, 1, 2, 3. Not as spiky as Gio, I'm sure, likes to see it, but the 2 hour spike wave, right? 2 hour spike wave. 1, 2, 3. 2 hour confirmed red dot spike wave. I think that's what you're talking about. But overextended, right? Like very easy to understand that we're overextended over the weekend. Everybody's on some Michael Saylor hopium. They've been smoking the Michael Saylor crack pipe too long. And just bandwagoning. We don't want to be retail. We don't want to be. We want to take all retail's money. Is what we want to do. That's what we're here to do. Don't want to be that. We don't want to be that 90% of traders who fail, right? Okay. Send it, bro. Yeah. Everybody taking the long today, though. Guaranteed. That's what this is, too. Like, the manipulation at the tops to get people excited, right? The fear and greed. So people get greedy at the tops. They think up only. So when we look at it here, what do we see? We wake up to trade the morning. We see the push, the push, the push. Easy, yeah. I see it, Gio. That's exactly it. It's like Gio's right. Even this here, this is just people building and building. This is liquidity, right? You can't. It doesn't. Whenever you have parabolic liquidity on a shorter term time frame, but anything like that, right? You're looking to return back to the lows. You're you're looking for this order block within here. That's why we have it marked out as well, Geo. Right? Too easy. Book knowledge sucks. Live sessions rock. Awesome. Love these sessions, Thinking Cap. Yeah, man. I just wanted to switch it up because, you know, like anybody can make an update video and telling you what things look like. But how do you trade them, right? Like, I think that's more valuable. Like, I'm going to do update videos at 1 o'clock to kind of give an overview of the market. And that's it. Have a good live stream, bro. I got to hop on myself, so I'll catch you later. Yeah, man. Take care. I'm about to hop off in like half an hour. I'll send them over to you, bro. Right now we're so busy with family, so I might have to decline the Wonderland thing, but I'll send them over to you, bro. So we're in this trade right now, just chilling. I want to see 69.50 get hit. There it is. Come on, baby. There it is. Hit it. Don't be a dick for a tick. Take it off. Don't be a dick for a tick. All right, there's that. Sharing it. You got to share the win, right? Dick for a tick. 32% up. Continuation of the downtrend. There we go. Money's in the bank today. Looking good. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Crushing it. Crushing it, guys. Look at the rollover, man. People trying to get long still. That's what's funny is people trying to get long in this. Not here. Look at this. Let's go. Let's go. Coming down to our order block here, 68.5. Ooh-wee. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We in the money. 51% up already. All right. I'm going to take my last 50% out right here, and I'm going to let the rest run for today. Okay? Let's get that order filled there, Bitcoin. Let's get it filled. That's my man. Grab the liquidity of these chuchos. Oh, mommy. Big stab into our area here. All right. That's been filled. Okay. Another 50% taken, 47%. Okay. Another one taken. I got 25. I've taken 50, 50, 50. So I got like a smaller position in there now. But if it does want to roll over, we made our money for the day. We're pretty happy with that, guys. So you can go for the long, but you got to be able to change your sentiment on the go, right? Change the sentiment on the go. You're like, okay, I was wrong. How can I be right? It was a perfect example today of, trying to long the VWAP, bullish sentiment, understanding we had bear divs, taking a cheap loss. Okay, that's important, is to make sure that, if you are scalping, you're not overstaying your welcome on a losing trade. We did that well today. And then being able to identify the continuation into the VWAP, retest into the VWAP, reject it off the VWAP, right? So doing things right today. Some days not as well. We could have tried to keep getting long like retail, but we understood that, this bearish divergence on the higher term time frames breaking down, getting below VWAP, That's where we invalidated our trade, cheap trade, stop loss below here. Then pushing back up, getting short, and now winning for the rest of the day, right? And by being cheap this morning, we were able to maximize our profits afterwards, right? So that's a win-win on mindset, on evaluation. Yeah, we would have liked to short the tops, but it's Monday morning. We're not always perfect, but we were able to capture this move for most part, right? So pretty good session this morning, I say. Pretty happy with that. So coming into this order block here, very, very typical for price to continue down for now, which is okay. Liquidity grabs, right? Liquidity grabs. We know that we do have 69 or 67. Why does this thing keep popping up? 67,000 as a key level of support. Also coming in this order block down here. Quick move up. Looking for the rollover here. Bearish divergence. Bart Simpson pattern. Whatever you want to call it, right? You got that. So, beautiful. Beautiful trading session. I'm going to jump off here. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Pretty happy with that. So let's go over here. I think Geo's going live in 15 minutes. In 10 minutes. So something like this you don't want to long into. So that's the key as well, is that longing into this, you're going to get wrecked. You can see how fast it just moved down on us, right? It flagged out, it dropped, it flags out, it drops. So how do you get long on something like this? It's finding support at key levels of support, right? So in here, if we do start to, chop around, start making higher highs and higher lows, you can look to get on that wave back up, right? But for now, the trend is going to be your friend into the end. So now we have broken structure. We're heading down, looking for the continuation of this downtrend, right? It's very... we need to be prepared, right? So preparing this morning was very simple. We identified that the Dixie was pushing up as well, so the dollar index was pushing up. That gave us a short bias as well. Okay, so we got many bias. Bitcoin was overextended. We're looking for a short within this area. We've been talking about that since last week. If the dollar does push up into this area, we are looking to get long. But until it does, we'll look for it to maybe roll over here, but nonetheless, this is an area where we're looking for a rejection on the dollar so that we can look for that pump. We're not there yet, right? We're not there yet. We look over at their stocks, right? Apple, Microsoft, all these things not doing a hell of a lot today, right? So pretty good signs today for like the short. And like I said before, like, getting short in an environment like this is risky until you have confirmation, okay? What was the confirmation here? We clearly had bearish divergence at key levels, right? The key level given in advance. We broke VWAP, we retested VWAP, and we continued to work downwards. That's why we got short here. We were looking for the retest all the way back up into this area, and then that regular continuation to the downside, but today has been aggressive, right? So aggressive rollover here on Bitcoin, very lucrative. But we adjusted on the fly, so that's what's crucial. Let's look at. We can look at some of your tokens here if you guys would like. Let's look at Gala. Gala rolling over, just like. Let me go to the regular. Yeah, Gala's probably going to revisit highs, okay? So coming back over here down to about retest of 23. That would look good. Geo have good TA, but he is kind of bearish since 43K, always saying people are overly bullish. People are always bullish because they are greedy. Anyways, we take what we can take from everyone's TA. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm not perfect. Neither is Geo, neither is anyone, right? So I think I think from us, like from people who are trading every day, from people is from people who are making money in this industry, you know, you can take their bits and bobs that kind of vibe with you and apply them to your own trading strategy and develop your own and go from there, right? So yeah, I look for 23 cents here on Gala. Go to GTO. GTO. Oh look, we gave a long position down here. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. GTO, where are we at in GTO here? Massive push up. Okay. What? So Pepe, Solana, and Doge. Okay, I'm just gonna get through these quickly. GTO here. Let's see. Our highs coming up here. Point of control getting rejected. Flagging out. Okay, that's nice. Next level is going to be here. Holding this area as support is going to be crucial. So I would say these highs here. So going over to GTO. Nice push up here. Holding this level is going to be crucial here. I'd be looking at this for JTO. At the point of control here. So like if you hold this as support, you could be looking to come up to this $3.50, right? However, you're getting bearish divergence, right? So coming back down, retesting this area at $2.93 is probably ideal. But I'd keep this idea for GTO for continuation back up to that beautiful 350. Okay. Now I'm not overly bearish. I'm just realistic with where we can go, right? I try to be even keel. Going over to, what else do we have? Jasmy. So Jasmy, we gave the long setup, absolute banger of a trade. We gave the long from down here in the Discord. So Jasmy flagging out, holding support, right? So as long as it holds support here at this 3.16 area, I look for continuation. You have quite a bit of liquidity to come up and grab up here. So let's see if that holds. However, you are getting a little bit of concern here if you don't continue upwards. Okay. If you are to come back and revisit, I'd be looking for Jasmy to revisit this area here where you can see you did have quite a bit of support right at that 3 cent psychological level for a bounce, okay? For a bounce. But got to get in that Discord, guys. We gave the long from down here. Pretty amazing. Is Link already reviewed? We haven't looked at Link yet either. What else do we have on here? TKO in a nice little bounce here, pushing up, creating a higher high. I just simply would draw continuation here. Let's pull volume across, have a look. Yeah, so if you do come back down, supports here, resistance here. Yeah, so I'd be looking in this area for a retracement, holding this trend line on GTO. Let's go and take a look at Pepe. Just whipping through these quick. Pepe in a nice flag right now. Bearish divergence across the board. Right, you got your higher highs here, breaking down. 4 hours very choppy, as you can see on our oscillator and in our price action. If we are going to return back down, let's go start of the move on Pepe here, all the way to the highs. You have a nice golden pocket within this area here. So I'd be looking, if we roll over here on Pepe, I'd be looking at this area for a potential bounce and continuation to the upside, okay? And that would be a swing of these lows as well. So you can see You have tried to reclaim some support here, but these things are volatile. So you want to catch those swing failure patterns, right? Swing failure pattern, risk-free trades. That's going to be the ideal kind of thing that I'd be looking at, okay? SKL. What's going on, Frembo? Hope you're doing well, man. SKL. You have liquidity here. You have support here. So this support looks significant to me. Clearly making higher highs, higher lows, but you're kind of stuck in this new range, right? So if you're pulling swing low to swing high, where are you targeting? Yeah. So coming back down to revisit this support before heading further on upwards would be the ideal place to look for a long. SKL holding this 4 hour. Yeah, money's coming back in. So this is good. Like structure wise, I think this is strong that you've taken the high here, even though you are possibly flagging down. That's still bullish, where you can look for this continuation here on your SKL. Okay, let's go over to Solana. Solana has been absolutely on a tear. So we had the buy level down here. We have another buy level here. They all have worked out well. When will this thing cool down? I don't think it has that in it. So looking at this, continuation up. Key level resistance at $200 psychological level. Bearish divergence coming in. Look for continuation here, right? So if we're isolating price here, where's our key level? Let's isolate price within these areas here. So we have a massive key level here. And then your volume really kicks off here. Then you have your highs up there and a spike right there. Okay, so going over to price action here on Solana. Solana doesn't really give a shit about much, right? It just keeps pushing. But if we were to isolate an area of where I would be looking for a long yet again, because Solana just keeps on ripping. Beautiful trend. Like I would throw an EMA on Solana most likely. But if you're looking for a bounce level coming in, there's a support 618 continuation, right? It's bounced off the 382, but I'd be looking here for Solana if it comes back down, if Bitcoin cools off. 173, 174, okay? And we've been pretty bang on with these, so keep your eye on the price, but throw an EMA on, right? Throw an EMA on when you get to the 55, maybe on the 4 hour EMA. 55, looking to press buy, right? You wouldn't have been wrong. So use your EMA. Going over to Going over to, what else do we have? Doge. Going over to Doge. Did we mark that out for you? Yeah, 174. Sorry, Mrs. Otter is going shopping. She's going to spend some money on some groceries. Doggy coin. Let me see if I do have a Dogecoin. Yeah, I do have a Dogecoin chart. Okay. Wow. So we were looking for the buy down here. I mean, oh man, that would have been nice. That would have been nice, eh? Nice little buy level here back in the day. Keeping the doctor away. So, yeah, Doggo coin here. Okay. Failure to continue to make higher highs. So a little bit of a trend reversal here on Doggo. So I would draw this trend line, look for the flag out, and then the breakout, right? Let's see here. Swing low to swing high. Yeah. So like holding this golden pocket 786, pushing up key highs of this area as well. So if you put a horizontal here, you can see this is a key area, right? This is a key area that was support and resistance with volume. So coming down to this area here, looking for a bounce on Doggo coin, okay? And let's go over and take a look at, last but not least, Link. I saw Link in there for all you absolute degen legends. Nah, Link isn't degen. I hold quite a big bag of Link. So Link pushing onwards and upwards. Okay, I see a nice little trend line here. So let's mark that out. Coming into key resistance volume, Link is the consolidator, right? So we know Link to be the consolidator, and then it breaks out. So Yeah, key level of resistance, clear as day. Do I have I turned all this off? Yeah, I have. Let's turn it back on, man. Let's turn it back on. Let's make the chart noisy. Just to see where we're at. Yeah, so that 1530 is going to be our key level of resistance. And our key support is 1325, right? So in the consolidation of link, we're always looking to trade the range, right? So we're at the lows of the range, looking for the continuation upwards, right? So if this makes a higher high here, we look for the retest and continuation back up. Yeah, so equal highs here. So I would expect something like this, right? Continuation. Yeah. 1340. 1340 is kind of my line in the sand for that bounce continuation. Back up to the top of the range, right? Which is that $15 mark. Always good to trade. Trade link. Going over to Bitcoin. Okay, see, good. We took profits. Coming back, grabbing the order block down below. Looking for a continuation to the upside, right? Keeping it simple, stupid, okay? Guys, let's go over and invade Geo. Alright?
And we're going to be on the treadmill. We can talk about it, but yeah, that's just a musical song. That's why I was testing
I'm
it
going
out.
to share the link in our chat here.
On it. Pander.
Let's go over there and throw some otters.
All right, who's in the chat? Who is in the chat? Philly's in the chat. What's up? Buenos dias, Brit Nuendo. How are you, my friend?
I'm popping off here, guys. So go over to Geo.
Yo, Dice, how was UFC?
Let's put in some otters there, guys. I want to see lots of otters over in Geo's chat.
You gotta tell me how UFC was.
Go and throw some love in his chat, some otters.
I feel like Dana wasn't happy about.
Much love to every single one of you guys here. Thank you guys for supporting me, helping me support you. You know I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, guys. God bless. Peace out. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane. Ain't about the trade, have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto.